You're watching America's healthiest TV show, Health Corner, with host Joan Lunden, plus Chef MD Dr. John Puma, and fitness with Kathy Smith. Today on Health Corner,
it's nothing short of spectacular.
It's the ultimate Hollywood party to find a cure for multiple sclerosis. You won't want to miss it. Plus, can yoga and Pilates help with breast cancer and MS recovery? Some say it can, and we'll find out how.
Today on Chef MD, an easy super side dish. Black tea gives my heart-healthy vegetarian pilaf a rich, warm flavor.
Health Corner is a sponsored program brought to you by Walgreens. There's a way to stay well. Now from our studios in New York, Joan Lunden.
Welcome to Health Corner. We're bringing out the stars today, and later we'll learn about the link between yoga, Pilates, and diseases such as breast cancer and multiple sclerosis. But first, my next guests have raised over $30 million looking for a cure for MS. Recently, I sat down to talk to Tommy Hilfiger and Nancy Davis about their very personal mission. Let's take a look. It's so nice to be with both of you. You've got this gigantic event that's happening tomorrow night.
It's called the Race to Erase MS because we're in a hurry to cross the finish line and find a cure for MS.
Well, it's interesting. This whole journey really started for you, I think, in Aspen. You had a ski accident, am I correct? It was about 17, 18 years ago?
Yes, I had a ski accident, and about 3 weeks later I woke up with some strange sensations. I lost the feeling in the 3 fingertips of my right hand, and 3 days later I lost the entire feeling in my right hand. And most people, it takes quite a long time to be diagnosed with MS, but my symptoms were pretty definitive.
There really were no drugs to speak of back at that time.
There were no drugs on the market. There wasn't even a unified way of telling people how to take care of themselves.
Tommy, your sister has MS, correct? How long ago was she diagnosed?
My sister has had MS for over 25 years, and for 15 of those years, they really didn't know what it was. I watched her in tremendous pain. It was debilitating, and when I met Nancy, Nancy was just starting the Race to Erase MS. She asked me to join her, and it has been nothing short of one of the greatest experiences of my life, because I've watched a lot of money raised and put into the hands of genius doctors who are working together.
That's about $30 million at least has been raised at this point, if I'm...
Right, but Tommy, by coming in and adding his time, his talent, his passion, his creativity, the event that we have done together has made us raise that kind of money.
I'm Mario Lopez, and I'm going to be your host for this evening.
I thought we should do an event that is different than any other event, and we really mix fashion and music. So every year we have an amazing group. It's star-studded, a lot of celebrities, great auction items. This year we're auctioning off a Lamborghini. We have the Eagles playing, Michelle Branch performing, Dancing with the stars on stage. We've done fashion shows in the past. We really create great entertainment. All the money goes directly to research.
You know, I remember reading that there are people who will walk around for a long time with symptoms and not even realize they have it. What are the symptoms?
They can really vary from person to person. A lot of people have numbing, loss of the ability to walk. Some have memory problems, even speech problems.
And it's often misdiagnosed, I understand, by doctors.
Well, sometimes they think it's arthritis. Sometimes they think it's Lyme disease. And these people have to go through a series of tests and finally get the right one, which may take years. So it really is a dilemma.
It's taking far fewer years now that we have the Center Without Walls. Explain how that works.
When I was first diagnosed, I thought if I would get enough second opinions, somebody would tell me that I did not have MS because I didn't want to have MS. Unfortunately, I did go from center to center, and I was very fortunate that I could go to some of the best doctors in the country. They were all doing pretty much identical research and were convinced that they were the only one doing it. And I thought, if we could just bring the best and the brightest to work as a team, to put the money that they're getting and channel it into different studies, not the same ones, to be able to communicate monthly, report everything, both good and bad, they're way ahead of the game, and it gives them a much more real chance of finding a cure quicker.
And I think now we're closer than we've ever been. And I think it's due to Nancy really funding these doctors.
Thank you both so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us. Nice to see you, Joan.
Thank you. I appreciate your time.
If you'd like more information on the Race to Erase MS, visit our website, healthcornertv.com. They're doing fabulous work, and there are ways that you can participate even if you can't attend the event.
This portion of Health Corner is brought to you by Pepcid Complete. Works now, works later.
Your whole family will love my heart-protecting vegetarian barley pilaf, perked up with powerful black tea.
Hi. Number 2, please.
Would you like that to hurt now or later?
What?
Sir, it's a simple question. Do you want heartburn pain now or later?
These heartburn medicines make you choose between hurting now or later. Pepcid Complete doesn't. It starts to neutralize acid in seconds and keeps it under control all day or all night.
Sometimes you gotta make compromises, man.
No, you don't, man. Pepcid Complete works now and works later.
Carefree introduces protection times 10. New Carefree Ultra Protection Liners with wings. Absorb 10 times more like a pad, but feel thin and comfy like a liner. New Carefree Ultra Protection.
Does your mouthwash work in 6 different ways? Introducing Listerine Total Care. Everything you need to strengthen teeth, help prevent cavities, and kill germs. Introducing 6-in-1 Listerine Total Care, the most complete mouthwash.
If we never had to get well soon, would we simply stay well always? There's a place to find out. At Walgreens, we're redefining what it means to be well, with products and advice you can count on every day, in every area of your life. So join us and stay well soon. Walgreens. There's a way to stay well.
Welcome back to Health Corner. I'm Joan Lunden. A lot of people are curious about yoga, and for some people with chronic illnesses like MS, it can totally transform their lives. Sarah Welch caught up with registered yoga therapist Gwen Lawrence to find out more.
Arms over your head.
As an actress, Laura Mead likes to keep her body stretched and limber, but a sudden illness 2 years ago caused her to lose mobility and impacted her vision.
I woke up one morning with double vision out of absolutely nowhere.
Laura was diagnosed with MS.
And when I heard multiple sclerosis, the first thing that popped into my head was just some sort of debilitating disease, which it can be.
Determined to get back on stage, Laura turned to yoga therapist Gwen Lawrence for help.
It's a mindset. You know, you could wallow in it, or you can learn from it and move on, and it can make you stronger.
Gwen is founder of Power Yoga for Sports. She teaches yoga to top athletes, including players for the New York Giants. She's also a registered yoga therapist, helping people of all ages with various medical conditions.
I've worked with MS patients, cancer patients, everything across the board.
She helped journalist Bob Woodruff regain his balance and fine motor skills. Bob is recovering from a brain injury caused by a roadside bomb while reporting in Iraq.
So it's a lot like physical therapy, but we incorporate breathing and more holistic practices into it.
Gwen showed me the benefits firsthand.
So you're going to sit up nice and tall.
You'd never know by watching her, but Gwen is also dealing with a chronic illness.
I myself have rheumatoid arthritis. Some days I won't be able to be everything in my being just to get out of bed. But I have to go and teach, and that's my motivation. I want you to press your hips up a little bit.
For Gwen, therapy is about incorporating different yoga poses and helping students understand how breathing through the nose helps you feel centered and calm.
You go in, you sort of take an assessment of the situation, and you have to sort of learn to fly by the seat of your pants and not be committed to any one regimen of yoga, but be able to sort of formulate things in your mind on the fly for them.
Before you begin, it's important to check with your doctor. Many are recommending yoga therapy for their patients with conditions from stress, heart disease, and even cancer. Yoga therapists say their work isn't about treating the diagnosis, but treating the person with the diagnosis.
Not only does it help their physical feeling, but it also helps their mental well-being. Gives them a sense of hope and accomplishment.
Laura has regained strength and can't wait to get back on stage for her next show.
It helps to center me and just to make me feel like a working, connected human being. It all fits.
For Health Corner, I'm Sarah Welch.
For more about Gwen and yoga, visit healthcornertv.com. Right now, let's see what Dr. John is up to at the grocery store this week. What do you have for us?
Yum. Well, let's find out, Joan. I see great health and a wonderful long life. You don't need to be a fortune teller who reads tea leaves to predict a healthy, flavorful future. Just drink more tea. That's right. Drinking black tea helps you quickly recover from stress, relaxes your arteries and veins, helps lower your cholesterol and your blood pressure, and helps reduce your risk of heart disease, stroke, and certain cancers, especially endometrial and ovarian cancer. Green tea has been getting a lot of attention lately, but black tea is very powerful too. The difference between green and black tea is the way the leaves are processed. Black tea leaves are fully fermented for a hint of bitterness or bite. In Asia, people who drink a cup of black tea daily reduce their risk for diabetes by 14%, but green tea has no effect. Black tea is the food as medicine ingredient that adds extra good fortune to my savory, Chef MD approved toasted barley pilaf with squash, salsa, and feta cheese.
Thanks, John. We'll join you in the kitchen in just a few minutes. You can go to our website, healthcornertv.com, to get Chef MD's weekly recipes. This time of year, we start seeing more and more viral infections like the common cold and flu. So, what's the best way to deal with them? Well, Walgreens Take Care Clinic nurse practitioner Kiana Jackson is here to help us out with that.
Hi, Joan. A viral infection usually causes respiratory and gastrointestinal symptoms that often come on quickly within a day or even a few hours. The best way to prevent them is through immunizations and practicing good hand hygiene while avoiding close contact with those who are sick.
Those are great preventative measures, but what happens when you get a virus anyway? How can we minimize the misery?
First of all, remember that antibiotics won't help with viral illnesses. In fact, prescribing unnecessary antibiotics may lead to antibiotic resistance. Most viruses clear on their own within 5 to 7 days. So the best treatment is to address the symptoms with over-the-counter medications and get plenty of fluids and rest.
And what should we do if they get worse or if they're still around after like 7 days?
It's important to seek the advice of a healthcare provider in order to determine if you may have developed a secondary bacterial infection. Visit a Take Care clinic at select Walgreens for personalized care. Clinics are open 7 days a week, including weeknights. We accept most insurance and there's no appointment necessary.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Kiana.
My pleasure, Joan.
This portion of Health Corner is brought to you by Tylenol. Feel better, Tylenol.
During the holidays, things seem to get a little crazy at my house. How about yours? Kathy Smith tells us that shaking things up when it comes to exercise is a good thing. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Joan. You know, consistency is not a bad thing when it comes to living a healthy lifestyle. But it's easy to get into a rut, and switching things up can help you get over plateaus and keep your muscles guessing, adapting, and growing.
I switch up my fitness routine every day. I might do cardio one day, yoga the next, and circuit training the next. I also leave one day open every week for something different. Maybe there's a new class I want to try, or I'll hit the weights because it's what my body needs. After you've been exercising regularly for a while, your body actually learns the routine. The workouts get easier, but you also might stop seeing results. So to overcome plateaus, take a wild card day and switch things up. I'm Kathy Smith, and here's to your health.
Looking for the secret to losing weight and keeping it off? Find out how at kathysmith.com.
I'm going to tantalize you with a new way to enjoy the health benefits of tea, regular and decaf, in a fantastic vegetarian pilaf.
It's what doctors recommend most for headaches. What doctors recommend for arthritis pain in your hands, knees, and back. For little bodies with fevers. And big bodies on high blood pressure medicine. Tylenol works with your body in a way other pain relievers don't. So you feel better knowing doctors recommend Tylenol more than any other brand of pain reliever.
It's lunchtime for the kids. We could throw one of those frozen numbers in the microwave, but wouldn't it be nice to whip up something a little more wholesome? Start with Kraft Singles and create a delicious melty grilled cheese. And since singles are made with milk, they're not only creamy and yummy, they're actually wholesome. And maybe we'll make an extra one for ourselves, because our lunch, cold coffee, could be a little more wholesome too. Kraft Singles. Goodness squared.
Breakouts? They're bad enough. Then redness can make skin look even worse.
New Neutrogena Oil-Free Acne Wash Redness Soothing reduces redness, while Maximum Strength Medicine treats breakouts.
Breakouts cleared, redness calmed.
Oil-Free Acne Wash Redness Soothing. Neutrogena.
I never used to go out without makeup. Now I can.
Neutrogena Tone Correcting Concentrated Night Serum. Even skin tone and speeds cell turnover. Visibly fades brown spots in 14 nights.
And in the morning, my skin looks younger, flawless.
Neutrogena Tone Correcting.
Welcome back to Health Corner. Today in our Safety Minute, these days parents are on the lookout all the time for fair trade and eco-friendly toy options. But do green toys automatically mean safer playtime for your children? Eco-friendly toys range from organic baby products to environmentally safe games for older kids. But truly green toys tend to be made without toxic materials such as lead or phthalates. However, they may still pose hazards to children's safety in other ways. Mostly consider the child's age, interest, and their skill level when choosing toys. Read the safety information, recommended age levels, and all the warnings on the labels. Keep toys with small parts away from all children under the age of 3. And sign up to receive product recalls with the Consumer Product Safety Commission. And remember, even though eco-friendly toys are made from non-toxic natural materials that won't harm the environment, these green toys still need to be age appropriate for your children in order to keep them safe. For more of my safety tips, go to our website, healthcornertv.com.
If you think caring for dry skin is as simple as flip, squeeze, and apply, then you may be doing your skin more harm than good. That's because there's a right way and a wrong way to care for dry skin. Here's how to do it the right way. First, you need to know what causes dry skin and why. Healthy skin is smooth and supple, protected by a thin layer of natural lipids that keeps moisture in. When lipids are stripped away, your skin becomes dry, red, and irritated. Do the lotion test. Put some in the palm of your hand and flip. If it runs or drips, it's not thick enough for dry skin. One of the biggest mistakes that many women make is that they apply moisturizer on dry skin. After bathing, pat yourself dry with a towel and apply the lotion. This traps the moisture that is still on your skin. Let it soak in for a few minutes and then remove the excess. Using a moisturizer helps restore natural lipids and prevents further drying and damage. Choose a product that's perfume and dye-free, elements that can actually dry your skin. When you take good care of your soft, supple skin, you'll always have that certain something. For Health Corner, I'm Florida Perry Smith.
Which products are right for you? Ask your Walgreens Beauty Advisor for help. They have the knowledge and expertise you need to look and feel your best.
Mari Windsor is responsible for bringing Pilates to new levels of public recognition through her workouts with music icons and celebrities and professional athletes. But now she's using her expertise to help women with breast cancer. I recently sat down with Mari. Take a look. I think when most people think of Pilates, they think purely of exercise. But we're really talking about Pilates as healing. In fact, some doctors are now recommending patients add Pilates into recovery. Why is that? What is Pilates giving the patient?
Well, Pilates is a great form of exercise, certainly for the normal, healthy body, but there are many important healing components to this work as well. You want to get your lymphatic system going so that you can filtrate your system a little bit and get rid of some of those toxins that build up in your system after you've had surgery, or if you have an injury, or if you're living with an illness. And to do that, you have to get your cardiovascular system up.
Exercise is kind of a scary proposition to somebody that's dealing with an illness.
Of course.
This is a modified version, right?
Yes, absolutely. If somebody is healing from an injury or it has a disease that's debilitating or some surgery, like a breast cancer survivor and who has had surgery, there's certain things you just can't do with your arms and your shoulders. And in Pilates, sometimes we'll have to lift up our arm like this, but we modify that and we take baby steps. So you go here, and then you use your core, and you go here, and you use your core, and you keep your shoulder down, and you do all those things, little bitty baby steps, and then all of a sudden, you've got your arm up here again, and you can blow dry your hair and do what you have to do for your normal life. And it's really incredible, and it's very empowering.
So you can do this at home on a mat without all the equipment.
Without all the madness, that's correct. The equipment was added later to actually intensify the mat work and to also give you something to hold on to for resistance. In the mat work, you use your own body for resistance, and it's very, very effective once you understand that concept. And you can take that in baby steps, build up your core, and when you build up your core in baby steps, the rest of your body becomes much stronger.
You really turned to Pilates because you were dealing with an illness, right?
I certainly was. Pilates pretty much saved my life. I had a debilitating lung disease, and my doctors told me that I would not be around today had I not been doing something that really connected the breath to the body and the strength with the muscles. So I owe my life to Pilates.
You're involved in Pilates for Pink. Tell me, and you did a video for it. Tell me about it.
I jumped at the chance to do the DVD Pilates for Pink. I love the idea of doing something and giving back, and that's exactly what that DVD does, because you not only give people a great workout and an opportunity to do the modified version if they're not feeling well or they're sick or they're recovering, but you also get $1 for each DVD sold to breast cancer research.
You bring such passion to Pilates.
Well, I'm passionate about it.
I know you are.
I think if everyone did something for themselves and gave themselves some quality time, no matter what level you are, no matter if you're rehabilitating from something, there's something you can always do to make yourself feel better and make the best of what you can do.
Great message. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Coming up on Chef MD, a musical medley of soulful flavors and healthful notes in my vegetarian barley pilaf with black tea.
Pace yourself. Be aware of your surroundings. Don't ignore obvious signs. Stay hydrated at all times. Get plenty of fresh air and sunshine. And don't worry, lots of people live active lives with asthma.
Answers and advice to help you get well and stay well. Walgreens. There's a way to stay well. Learn more at walgreens.com/health.
The best way to predict the future
is to create it.
Discover the power to create a new future for your skin. Only Aveeno Positively Radiant Moisturizer has total soy, combining the best of nature with the proof of science for a whole new level of radiance. It's clinically proven to visibly reduce blotchiness, brown spots, and other past damage, while breakthrough SPF 30 helps prevent future damage. Healthier, more radiant skin.
It's in your future now.
Positively Radiant, the beauty of nature and science, only from Aveeno.
The sinus triple threat. Not just sinus headache, but pressure and congestion. You need a sinus medicine that rescues you from all three symptoms. Introducing new Sudafed PE Triple Action for more complete relief from the sinus triple threat. Get more complete relief with new Sudafed PE Triple Action. Also find Sudafed behind the counter.
Today, we're making a warm and filling side dish with more flavor than you can imagine. My Chef MD approved, heart-protecting, low-calorie, toasted barley pilaf with squash, salsa, and feta cheese. We'll start with our whole grain barley. The fiber in barley, by the way, helps lower your cholesterol. Now, this is a dry pan, and you want to try to get it in one layer over medium-high heat. It toasts pretty quickly, so we're going to let that work. And we're going to talk now about our food as medicine ingredient. This is already brewed black tea, and these are the tea leaves. I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons or so of black tea to the already brewed tea, because all of this is going to go into the pilaf to give it extra flavor and extra antioxidants. Tea is powerful medicine. It's filled with theaflavins and flavonoids that help lower your blood pressure and are active in preventing ovarian cancer and stomach cancer. Here go our onion and olive oil. This just takes a minute. Now the grain will cook even more quickly as the onion begins to sweat. And now we'll get to chop our zucchini. You want about 1/4-inch slices of zucchini, very low calorie and very easy to use. Watch. Cut off the end, slice down the middle. You cut 2 at a time in order to make fewer cuts and get more slices. You keep the skin of the zucchini on because that's where a lot of the vitamins are. I'm going to do both green and yellow, and that's because I want to have more color in my dish. Now we'll add the tea. Perfect. And we're going to add the zucchini as the pilaf comes to a boil. Now the zucchini will sweat a little bit too and add flavor to the dish and, of course, fiber. This one's already done. Add the salsa for extra flavor. Now we're about ready to plate. Go right on top with our barley pilaf with zucchini squash, high in fiber, low in calories, and garnish with some beautiful feta cheese. Gives a little bit of a salty tang. Extra calcium. There are 130 milligrams of calcium in this dish. You wouldn't guess it, but that's fantastic for your bones and for your heart. And finally, a little bit of flax meal. If you're looking for a way to get more omega-3s in your diet, try flax meal. Good for depression, good for heart disease, and good for you. Well, I'm just about ready to enjoy this. It's filling, it's full of flavor, and has all the benefits of black tea. For the complete recipe, check out our website. And remember, the fountain of youth starts in the kitchen. Chatani, may you live 100 years. For Chef MD, I'm Dr. John LaPuma. Great.
Learn more about culinary medicine today. Order Chef MD's Big Book of Culinary Medicine at chefmd.com and sign up for free weekly recipe emails while you're there.
That's our show for today. Make sure you check out our website for more great health information. And join us next week on Health Corner, America's healthiest TV show. I'm Joan Lunden. Take care.
Next week on Health Corner.
What we're really trying to get the body to do is to restore itself and to balance itself.
The authors of The Great Life Makeover help a Pennsylvania couple rediscover the spark in their marriage and their lives.
A sweet treat that won't leave you feeling guilty. Enjoy my heart-healthy pomegranate clusters on Chef MD.
Health Corner is a sponsored program brought to you by Walgreens.